time, mail time, mail time. Ding! I've been watching Daily Grace a lot lately. Anyway, I love Tuesday, and do you know why? Because Tuesdays are days when new books come out, and if I have pre-ordered them from Amazon, they tend to wait for me by the door when I get home from work, which is quite awesome. So today I came home to 2 packages because there's books coming out today. Yeah, so let's open them. Book number 1 is Deception, which is the second book in a series. I don't really know the actual name of the series. The first book was called Defiance. It's by C.J. Redwine. The first book was kind of okay, but when I saw the second one, I pre-ordered it and yeah. So I'm gonna have to read it and see if I like it. And the other package, I need scissors for, because it's 2 books in that one. Eek. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, so we have Crown of Midnight, which is the second book in the... Oh no, I scratched it! Look! Right there. I don't think you can tell, but I scratched it. That sucks. Anyway, it's the second book in a series. The first book was called Throne of Glass, and it is Cinderella inspired, except the main character is not just your average damsel in distress. She is an assassin, which I think is a really cool spin. And Sarah J. Maas, who wrote this book, and the one before it, and there's 4 novellas before that, but getting off point, I think she did a really good job at retelling the story of Cinderella. And Cinderella is actually just kind of an inspiration. It's not exactly how the story goes. I mean, she's an assassin, and she's a pretty good one too, and she's only in her like late teens. I think she's 18 in this book, and she is already well known for her assassination skills, so pretty awesome. And I really loved the first book. I loved the little novellas before that. I'm actually in the process of rereading those, so I'm super excited to see what happens next. I also like the new covers. They're pretty cool. Like, my first cover has an actual person on it, and now they've done a little redesigning, and it's this not a real person, but like a picture of a drawing or whatever that's called. But I like these covers. But at the same time, I think like when I put it on the shelf, it will go with my first book, so that's cool. And I think it's slightly bigger than my first book, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm still excited to read it. And the other book is The Bitter Kingdom, which is the Girl of Fire and Thorns trilogy. This is the 3rd book. I think I have the second one. It's by Ray Carson. I have not read the first 2 books, but like I said, I think I have the first or the second book. And when I saw that this one was coming out, I decided to get it because the pre-ordering binge. Really. Besides, it's pretty. And look at the spine. That's a very pretty spine. I like it. So these are my 3 books for today that are coming out today, and I have gotten them today, and yay. And also, since my last mail time, I have gotten a couple books. Recently I did a book haul that wasn't supposed to happen, but it kind of did, and I will leave the link down to it below. And during that book haul, I forgot to tell you about the other books that I had gotten since the last mail time, and they've kind of arrived one at a time, so I didn't feel like making a whole video for just opening one book. So let's see what they are. So on July 31st, I received The Darkest Craving by Gina Showalter. I can't talk. And I'm pretty sure it's an adult book. It's part of a series that I don't think I have the other books of. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't have the other books of. But Gina Showalter is the author of Alice in Zombieland, which is a YA book I read earlier this year and I really liked it. So during one of my pre-ordering binges, I was looking up authors that I like. So this was one of the books that I ordered because of the author, not because I have any idea what the story is about. So I'm gonna have to get the first books in the series and read them, I guess, now that I have this one. The next book was released on August 15th and it is Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Genevieve Tucholke. I actually did read it already and I made a review of it. It's spoiler free, so you can go ahead and check it out. I'll leave the link to it down below. And I really like this book. It's a series and I will definitely continue reading the series. Sadly though, the first book just came out, so who knows when the second one will come out. Probably next year. I don't like waiting. And the other book, the third book, I got while I was at Marshall's. It was a completely random buy that I found in a clothing store. Mostly a clothing store. But it is called The Ultimate Healing and it is The Power of Compassion by Lama, Zopa, Rinpoche. I have no idea, but it is not a fantasy book. This one is like an Eastern religion and health book, but I'm a really curious person and I like reading about spirituality and stuff like that, so when I saw that I was like, hey, this looks like something I would be interested in reading, so I got it. So these are my books for today. We have 5 that were mails, 3 of which from today, and then the other one was from a store, but it still counts as mail time, so yeah. So yeah, that's it for today and I will see you again very soon. Bye!